Hey there YouTube, Corn Cob Piper coming at you. I hope everybody's having a great day. It is Sunday afternoon, New Year's Eve. Here's wishing everybody a very, very happy New Year to come. Many successes for you and happiness in 2018. Let's everybody try to make this a great year. This is going to be the last in my Puffin Holiday Blend series for 2017. Obviously tomorrow is New Year's. Christmas tree will be coming down, all the Christmas lights outside, and definitely plan on doing some, quite a few more reviews into 2018. Gonna get away from the aromatics for a while because I've been smoking quite a few of them for the holidays. The weather here is cooling down quite a bit, so I'm probably gonna start getting into doing, quite a few reviews of a lot of Kia blends, Balkans, Englishes, and whatnot. But that's not the point of this video. This video is going to be another aromatic from one of my favorite blenders, Cornell and Diehl. And this one is We Three Kings. This was a Christmas blend that they initially did for 2014. It was initially called Christmas 2014. I believe last year they changed, or maybe 2 years ago, they changed the name to We Three Kings. Another Jeremy Reeves blend. This is a blend of Black Cavendish Orientals, and the Orientals are a little bit different than normal. The Orientals that they use in here are the Turkish, is called Katerini, and this is Orientals that are grown in the Greek islands. A completely different taste profile than any other Turkish or Oriental that I've ever had. But quite good, but we'll get into that into a little bit. So once again, Black Cavendish, the Katerini Orientals, and Virginia. This is an aromatic topped with vanilla and cinnamon. And it is what Cornell and Diehl once again calls a ribbon cut, but I'm not so sold on their classifications. I think most of what they call ribbon cut is actually a combination between ribbon and coarse. I would personally just refer to it as a coarse cut. But they call it a ribbon, and I'll show you now what this looks like. Alright, so here we are. So this is a combination of red and bright Virginias. Obviously quite a bit of Black Cavendish in here, as you can see. And then that lighter greenish stuff that you're seeing there is the Katerini Turkish. See if I can get you a better look there. So, like I said, they are calling this a ribbon cut, and you do see plenty of ribbon in there. However, once again, there are big chunks of coarse cut Cavendish in there. I am finding quite a few of these stems in my tin, which I'm not too happy with, but maybe I just got, my tin was made towards the end of the run, and a lot of the stems ended up in there. But as you can see, if I can get this to focus, there is the big chunks of the Black Cavendish in there. But once again, very nice looking tobacco. It does come Cornell and Diehl dry. The aromatic topping on here was quite a bit more potent when I first opened it. However, this tin has been open now for like 3 weeks. I've been keeping it in a freezer bag to keep the moisture inside the tin. But I think after this review, I'm definitely going to go ahead and jar this up because I don't want it to lose any more of the moisture or the aromatic topping. Alright, so we are back. We'll go ahead now and get to the tin note. And did not show you the tin art, which is very cool, I think. And I think I have enough lighting in my living room today to actually read the tin description for you guys. It's pretty sunny out right now. We are getting some cool weather. I know a lot of you up north are freezing right now. It has been in the 70s and 80s down here in southwest Florida. But we do have some cold weather rolling in tonight, and we have some highs in only like the 50s this week, which is very, very cold to us down here in Florida. Not really cold, but it'd be nice to actually wear a sweater or a sweatshirt. It's very far and few between that we do get cool days, and I really, really try to enjoy them. But I do feel for everybody up north in that negative weather and waking up to 5 degrees. I'm a northerner, a Yankee. I grew up in Ohio, spent most of my adult life in Michigan, so I definitely know what cold weather is like. So tin description says, We Three Kings, inspired by the 19th century Christmas carol. This flavored Yuletide blend commemorates the Magi who traveled to the Nativity bearing exotic spices and treasures. Equal measures of red, bright, and Caterini Turkish leaf are met with a healthy portion of black Cavendish and imbued with the flavors of allspice, cinnamon, and vanilla for a magical holiday smoke. So, tin note on here. Initially what I smell, what I get hit with the most is a dark fruit smell. You know, fig, plum, that kind of deal. And it does remind me a lot, actually, of a fruit cake. I'm one of the few people out there that I think that actually enjoys fruit cake. I know it is you know, the butt of many Christmas jokes out there, but there are some of us that actually enjoy it. I am one of it. I enjoy eating it every holiday season. But that's the biggest overall smell that I'm getting is fruitcake. I also pick up some citrusy smell. Definitely the smell of, like, in the background, like Red Man chewing tobacco. And then I pick up the vanilla, definitely. Not so much the cinnamon. I can't really pick it up in the scent of the tin, but I do pick up, I think I know what it's the allspice, but to me it smells a little bit more like ginger. But definitely a very, very nice smelling blend. And like I said, it's been a few weeks since I've opened this, and the topping, the smell of the topping has mellowed quite a bit. When I first opened it up, I could smell the cinnamon, which I can't now. The vanilla was very, very strong. And I didn't really get that fruitcake smell, but I did have a lot more of the smell of, like, Red Man chewing tobacco. So I'm going to be smoking today out of the Savinelli St. Nicholas 2016 in the 320 shape. This is the Author, and very, very nice pipe. I've been smoking a lot out of this pipe. My 2017 Savinelli St. Nicholas in the 614 saxophone shape. And then I also had a custom cob made by CJ over at Milan Tobacconist. Very, very cool pipe. Those three pipes are really what I've been smoking for the last 6 weeks. So after I smoke this pipe on video, this Savinelli is going to get retired for a while. Give it a little rest. I'm not going to wait all the way until Christmas time next year to smoke it. But those three pipes definitely need to sit a little bit and dry out some, I guess. And with my Savinelli pipes, I don't use pipe filters in any other pipes but the Savinellis. I do use the 6mm balsa wood filters in there. For me, I just get a cooler, drier smoke in there. I'm not really a filter guy, but definitely in the Savinellis, there's something about it where I enjoy it with the balsa filter. I have gone ahead now and done the charring light on here. And since this has mellowed for a few weeks, the taste of the tobacco and the taste of the topping are pretty much even keel. So I'm getting both tastes in the profile now. Where initially it was just more of the topping and less of the tobacco. It's really equalized. So if you do get this blend, I would recommend you know, keeping the tin open for 2 or 3 weeks maybe before you jar it up, just to make it a little tastier for yourself. So we'll start with the tobacco, the taste of the tobacco. I think the star of the show in here definitely is the Red Virginias. I get an earthy, dark fruit flavor from them. Very, very pungent dark fruit in here. Now there is bright tobacco in here, and I do pick up on it from time to time. Now the tin says that there's equal amounts, but in my tin I believe there's definitely much more red than there is bright, because the characteristic citrus, grassy hay-like taste from a bright Virginia, I only pick that up every now and again here and there in wisps. And the black Cavendish, you hit pockets of it, and when you do, you could really tell. And there's a very, very significant brown sugar taste coming from the black Cavendish. The Turkish Caterini, which I can taste in almost every puff, it's completely different than most Orientals or Turkises out there. It does have the sourness that you get from a good Turkish Oriental. That is definitely there. But there definitely also is a very, very, and I'm trying to search for words to describe it, maybe like woody or piney kind of note, maybe more so like wood and earth. But it's a very, very nice addition. I had never had it before that I know of, and I think it really does shine through, and it helps make this tobacco really what it is. This will burn pretty well, require very few relights. It is an aromatic. You're going to end up with a little dottle at the end of the bowl. That's okay. I expect it from aromatics. I think most people out there that smoke aromatics expect that. There's not a large amount. It's not overly sugary and goopy. Just the right amount of balancing that you get after letting it sit those couple weeks open in the tin. Now for the topping, I said I couldn't taste the cinnamon or smell the cinnamon in the tin note. I can definitely taste it. It's there in every puff, as well as the vanilla. That ginger or allspice that I thought I was smelling in the tin note, I don't pick up on that at all in the taste profile. But I definitely get that vanilla and the cinnamon, and it's right there, equally balanced in each puff. Now I have smoked quite a few holiday blends this season. A lot of them I did not do videos or reviews on, just because either I didn't have the time, or I just didn't smoke enough of it where I felt comfortable actually doing a full review for you guys and gals. So I just skipped over it. But I do have definitely probably a top 3 that I've smoked this Christmas season. LJ Peretti, Thanksgiving Day. Number 1 by far. That tobacco has made it into my daily rotation, or at least it will for 2018. One of the best tobaccos that I have ever tried in my life. Best burley for sure. They call it an aromatic. I don't necessarily know that I would call it an aromatic, but one of the best aromatics as well. Just a great blend. Also Boswell's Christmas Cookie. And the third would be Cornell and Diehl, We Three Kings. I really think they did, Jeremy did a bang-up job on this one. It does help, like I said, to give this a few weeks before you actually get into smoking it quite often. I really like, I think what I like the most is that Turkish in there, that Katerini. It's just got this awesome taste, the sourness and the woodiness, mixed with the dark fruit from the red Virginia and the brown sugar from the Cavendish and the vanilla and cinnamon topping. It really just comes together great for me. And it really truly does remind me of, Christmas time flavors. And this one is definitely going to make it back on my list to smoke next year. Holiday Blends 2018. We'll definitely be puffing on this one again. I didn't mention, I smoked this pretty aggressively. No tongue bite. It did initially when I smoked it for the first time, right out of the tin. It was a little bit hot, but it didn't give me tongue bite at all. And the moisture level on this is Cornell and Diehl Dry once again. Their tobacco comes always usually drier than most would expect. I've experimented in the past with actually trying to add moisture to the Cornell and Diehl blends. I think it really does change the flavor profile on them, so I've learned just to leave them alone and smoke them the way that I receive them in the tin from the factory. Obviously there's a reason why these guys are professional blenders and I'm not. They really know their stuff and know what they're doing. So for my 5-star review of Cornell and Diehl We Three Kings, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really is just an impressive blend. something that I really enjoyed. I really like smoking this blend after a large meal. For whatever reason, I think it may have to do with the cinnamon in there and the vanilla. Really just helps settle the stomach and help you digest. And I like smoking in a big bowl like this, so it lasts me for a while and just can sit back and enjoy it. So one of my best finds, I guess, from the 2017 holiday blends that I've been smoking. Once again, 4.5 out of 5 stars for Cornell and Diehl's We Three Kings. Just an FYI, the Corncob Piper beard is going to be coming off tomorrow. I always do shave that at the first of the year. I enjoy wet shaving. I'll grow it back here eventually. And stay tuned tomorrow for my giveaway. I'm going to be announcing a giveaway. So if you're interested in getting involved with that, check out the video that I'll be doing on New Year. So wishing out everybody out there a happy, healthy New Year with great things to come for everybody. I really enjoyed this past year being part of the YTPC. It was one of the best decisions I ever made to start getting involved in making these videos. Because when I first started smoking, I was kind of that lone wolf out there. Didn't know anybody else that smoked a pipe. And it's just really great being involved in something like that. So thanks to everybody out there who has connected with me, messaged me this year, become my friend. You know, all the support. I definitely really appreciate it. And with that, as always, YouTube, keep on piping.